From the heart of Europe to the world, this is RTI.
And before we start the show today, it is the 4th of the month. Therefore, may the 4th be with you.
What's wrong?
I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror, suddenly silence.
You should not have come back.
Don't do that.
Why, you stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerve herder.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
That's my tribute to Mr. Thingy, who's sitting alongside me, who should be on that one. You, say hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you're loud.
I'm allowed.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I always have been. I'm sorry, it's because I'm a Mancunian.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, special programme today. Thank you to everybody who's... it's a full show today. You're dead right there, Steve. It certainly is.
Hello, Mr. Man.
You're all pouring in. Let's say hello to a few of you on Facebook before we get started, because otherwise you'll all disappear up the top and then I won't know who the dickens you are. Who we got there? Dorothy's there. Everett is there. Stephen is there. As is Phil. Paul D. Brown is there. Justin. Hello, my old mate Justin Hewlett. Hello, Justin. And so many others. Nigel's there as well. Hello, Nigel. How the devil are you? But first of all, before we find out, we'll talk to our remote correspondents first, which, of course, this week is none other than the one and only Rachel.
Hello, Ray.
May the 4th be with you. I'm so excited it's May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you. How you doing, kid?
I'm good. How are you doing? How are you and Uncle Lee doing?
Well,
We've not had a row yet.
Give it a minute.
Yeah. Well, I was doing okay until 6:30 last night, Rach, when I picked somebody up on a plane.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And then he took us out to a bar. Very nice bar called Corks. I think you know it.
I know it very well, and I know it very well because I just sat around drinking tea and thinking, wow, this is hilarious. Everybody's drinking lots of wine. It was unfair to the wine bar that I was so ill. That was the problem.
Well, that's true. But there you go. You can't hear? You can hear?
A little bit louder.
You want it a little bit? Yeah, I'm getting bullied already, boys and girls. Now,
A little bit louder now. A little bit louder now.
Really?
Go on, I'm just singing.
What? I don't know.
loud.
Lee will have to do it there because I can't figure out which way.
I'll do it, darlings.
Yes, okay.
Oh!
It's going to be... Oh. Now, what,
This is going to
you've
be
been
a
hitting...
crazy,
I know.
crazy show.
That was him hitting the mouse. Also, now Rachel needs to speak. Rachel, speak.
Rach.
Hello, how are you?
That's terrible. Hang on, I'll just turn it out. I am now in charge, Rachel. I can switch you off at any minute.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a great big power. With great power comes great responsibility, Uncle Lee.
Everybody's good now. Fine, marvellous.
We're all happy now.
Right, we're all happy. That's good. We can. This is Postcard from Bob Brad. We'll do take 2 and start all over again. But never mind. Lots of people coming. Nice crew. Yes, Fleming, I agree. It's a huge crew. And if Lee had sit back a bit, you'd actually see the better part of the crew.
Right, I'll sit back. I'll go back to the airport.
Yeah.
They are. Look.
Everybody wave. I apologise.
We actually have on screen now Beauty
Yeah.
and the Beast.
Oh, very droll. I apologise to those of you listening, cars. It's because we're on Facebook and Mr. Banks is showing off to the camera, as I would expect of him. We will be talking to the lovely ladies in that Zana and Gabby, who are in the studio with us, about a wonderful book called Slovakia, The Legend of the Linden. And they will obviously continue to tell everybody it's on Amazon, which apparently it is. And they'll tell us more about that in a moment.
But you can actually read about it on the ConsumerWatchFoundation.com.
That's 4 minutes and
6
42
minutes.
seconds.
6 minutes.
Is it?
Yep,
What, 6 minutes before I mentioned the ConsumerWatchFoundation.com?
Twice?
that's correct.
What, have I said ConsumerWatchFoundation.com twice now?
3 times.
I don't know, but if you take as long as you did last week, I'm going to write to the Consumer Watch Foundation and ask what's going on.
Hello, girls.
Hello, pleasure to
Oh, hang
connect
on.
with
It'd be a good
everyone.
idea if I turned your microphone on. There we go. That'll be better.
Hello, it's a
pleasure to connect with everyone.
Nearly. We'll do take 3, and now we'll try.
Hello, it's a pleasure to connect with everyone.
Gosh, it works.
Whoa. Hello, everyone, and love from Pop Rat.
Yeah, you see, can't they sit at... No! Excuse me, Steve Mann. Will you have some slight respect, you know? Can't the girls sit at the front and me and you sit at the back?
I don't mind.
There's a pecking order, Steve. There's a pecking order.
Shall we swap?
No, well, if they want to run the mixer.
Yeah, if you could run the mixer, you can sit on the front.
We're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet.
Yeah, with that one. Right. Anyway, we move on because we've got lots of other things to do. We love the Star Wars thing. May the 4th be with you. Brilliant. Before we do that, Rach, you've got a lovely, sweet story about a koala bear.
I do. Actually, this happened in my hometown of Adelaide in South Australia.
Right.
And this koala wandered into a Coles, which is like a Tesco, which is like a, it's a supermarket. So he's wandered in there and had a roam around their dairy section, seeing cheeses are on offer. But this was weirder because it happened in the suburbs. This is not something that would normally happen in the suburbs. It would normally happen in the outer suburbs. But he's wandering along, and then he decided that was enough, and he'd wandered back out. But he was inside the shop for about 11 minutes, and they just left him alone. They just left him alone, and because he was a koala and he was in a supermarket, they very gauchily named him Caramello Koala.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Cadbury treat.
What does that mean? Why did he name him that? Was that the name of the supermarket?
It's a Cadbury chocolate that we have over here is a caramel chocolate, but it's shaped in a koala and it's called Caramello Koala.
So you didn't eat the koala bear?
No, that would be cannibalism.
No, it wouldn't. It'd be koalaism.
But it was really cool. He just wandered in and had a look around, looked at the dairy section and thought, yep, enough for me today. I'm off dairy, and left.
Oh, well, there you go then. That's the end of that.
No, it's cute. It happened in the suburbs.
We like that one.
Yeah, very cute.
Steve says, hello, ladies.
Hello, Steve.
Oh.
Hi, Steve.
Oh, hello,
to connect.
Yeah, so you've not said hello to me.
No, rude.
Yeah, rude.
Yeah. Why would anybody...
Very rude man.
Who would say hello to you
Very
then?
rude.
He usually says hello to me, but because we've got ladies here now, he thinks he's got to talk to them.
It wasn't. I was just
didn't say hello to
relaying
me
a
either.
message.
No, that's what he did. He wrote a message to you about them, not about me.
Oh, that's true.
Not
Steve,
about me.
Steve didn't say...
Rachel. She's a lady.
True.
Well, that's
Very
arguable.
much a lady.
She's a lady.
But,
Yeah.
A lady.
Why? What are you two doing behind us?
He's worried
We're
there.
trying to squeeze in. It's a little bit of
Oh,
a
right,
tight
hang on.
squeeze, but we're doing our best.
getting
We're
there.
doing our best to get
Okay,
our
boys and
camera.
girls, we get on with some news first before we talk to the girls at Nauseam, because it's going to be a long time. Chris Evans, the BBC Radio 2 presenter, paid tribute to his mum before leaving the show, which I think was absolutely wonderful of him. Back on air this morning as well, which I paid tribute to the man as well for that. So well done, Chris. And I do know that Chris's mum was the real angel of his life.
She was, yeah.
She was
Yeah.
really, really strong. Andrew Borovich, the journalist who chronicled his part in the Warsaw Uprising, has passed on. Do you know about him? Wonderful man.
Oh, please tell me more. I want to learn more.
We don't know anything either.
No, he was the, I suppose, he was one of the prolific journalists at the time because he actually spoke English.
He did, yeah, and he
That was
actually
the key, really, wasn't it?
It was the first chinks that started to show in the whatever that wall thing was called.
Yeah.
And he started to actually work on those chinks and break them down. And sadly, he became very well known for it. And I'll do that as well then. Yeah. And he did well. And sadly, he's shuffled off this mortal coil.
Indeed so.
Don't ignore this one. No, the next one, David Russell, that you've done in Little.
What?
David Russell.
Yeah, but I was going to do some messages first. Don't start just because you're here.
Dear, oh dear.
Anyway, where was I? Sonia says, hi, Lee and Eric. That's very nice.
Thank you, Sonia.
But
Thank you very much.
Yeah, but you missed the girls
You
out.
missed the girl, all the girls out. Adriana's joined us, as has Brian, the Shillington contingent is in. David Russell, expert in woodworking tools.
Yeah.
I have never come across this guy.
David Russell, that's disgusting that you don't know about the most famous man in woodworking tools. He's died. He's 82. Don't be disrespectful.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
And he had the biggest antique collection
Do you want a finger fight?
If you want a finger fight.
Right, that's it then.
Right then.
Right. Get on with it.
I will. And anyway, yeah, he was 82 and he had the world's biggest collection of woodworking tools ever. And now he's shuffled off the mortal coil. But I think he made his own coffin, you know.
That's rather clever, isn't it?
I don't know if he did. I just made
smart.
that bit up.
It's smart. Hello to Jan. Oh, sorry, pardon. Dobrý den, Jan. Ako so máš?
Dobrý den, Jan.
Robin Turner's there. We're going to cross down...
Robin's there.
Yes,
Okay.
Robin's there as well.
He's got a beautiful grandbaby.
Has he? Aww. Oh, that's really cool.
He's beautiful.
Yes, the Australian contingent is doing very well today. They're well represented on the show. Very well done indeed. Rach, we come over to Australia for a very heart-wrenching story.
This is a very sad story. This lovely doctor, Dr. David Goodall, he's a botanist and an ecologist, and he turned 104 years old and has taken himself to Switzerland to have he's seeking voluntary euthanasia on the grounds that his quality of life has deteriorated. He said his biggest regret is that he lived so long, which is just so sad, but the voluntary euthanasia is not legal.
Right. Is that why you had to go to Switzerland? Yeah.
Yeah, but there's legislation sort of, on the move, but it's going to take a very long time. And clearly, this man was 104 is very good innings.
Absolutely.
And his life had deteriorated.
Why is it sad, Rachel?
It's sad because he had to leave his family at the airport and say goodbye
that way.
to
Sorry,
them.
I understand. Yeah, but he was 104. He'd lived a life within the academic world. He was a professor. He'd done everything, as he says. He'd done everything that he ever wanted to do, and he wanted to choose the age where he would finally shuffle off where the world meant nothing anymore to him. It didn't have the satisfaction. This is such a big issue, isn't it? That people who. Yeah.
Okay, we move on. Quick couple of hellos again to Pat McManus, who's joined us.
Hello, Pat. I was just about to do that, but he did it first.
Well, he just says, hello, you lot, so I think that includes you, Rach.
Yeah, everybody.
Oh, gee. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Because
he's always been all encompassing.
Right. We've got to touch on the British election. The voting ended yesterday at 10 in the evening. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of... political stuff here, in that what you'll find is there's been lots of crowing from different political parties this morning, and the one thing that they don't, for some reason, they never seem to remember that the first votes that are confirmed come from the major cities and towns, which does tend to favour the Labour Party a bit. The latter end stages of the voting comes in from very rural areas, which tend to be very conservative voting, with a bit of Liberal Democrat thrown in as well. So you get this scenario where people are saying, we've done very well in the elections. But it hasn't finished yet. Currently, there are only 106 of 150 council votes in. And what I can tell you, I'll just check the screen right now for you, and I'll give you the update of where we are now. And it's not good for any one particular party. It genuinely isn't. So nobody can claim it's wonderful. And I'll explain why. Midterm elections in the UK do tend to favour the opposition party. Now, at the moment, the Labour Party is actually by far the biggest party in the local elections, and they've got 46 gains. They would need to have a lot more than that to actually become a government in a general election. Now, last night they were all going, oh, look, the Tories don't have any votes. Well, now, with the votes as it is now, the Conservatives are up 6. And that is horrific in a midterm election. You'd expect it to go down. The Liberal Democrats have done really well on 37. The Green Party up 37. The Green Party up 3. But the most astonishing news is that UKIP, the party that wanted to come out of the EU, are down 105 seats.
That's amazing, isn't it?
That's what you call a collapse.
Yeah. What does it mean? Are people doing that as a protest against the leaving of the EU?
I think so.
Is